I've made 10x in 13 minutes, while this one lost everything in just 3 minutes trading the exact same coin. The difference, one tiny decision that 95% of meme coin traders completely ignore: the terminal they choose to trade on. I spent the last 6 months testing every major meme coin terminal with real money, my money: Axiom, Photon, Bullex, GMGN, and the underground favorite that barely anyone talks about. What I discovered will completely change how you think about meme coin trading. Because here's what the pros know that you don't: speed isn't everything. The terminal that can save you from rug pulls, find gems before they pump, and actually protect your money isn't the one you think. Let me show you exactly what I found. When I say that I've been testing those for a while, for example, GMGN, I was probably one of the first to do a video about it more than a year ago. And now you see people starting to use it. So I know one or two things because I trade with my own money. And I started a wallet 3 months ago with just $100. And now it's at $75,000. But it's not the only trade that I did. I just wanted to show that everyone could do it. So we're going to review everything. That's my trading day today. And actually, I'm making way more with this play right now. But let me go into the details. First off, the fees. Most of the trading bots have the same classic 1% fee. And that fee is going to be really important for the second point we want to talk about, which is the cashback. It means they're going to send you back some money based on how much you trade. On Photon is 0%. On Bullex is 0%. On Axiom is 25% with the code HANDSOME. GMGN 0%. And Padre 35% with the code HANDSOME. We're going to keep this. It sounds and doesn't look that important right now, but you're going to understand why in a second it's super important. So let's analyze now the interface. Then we will see their exclusive tools. And then we will see the parts that I don't like. I'm going to save you time and I'm going to skip Photon because they almost had a zero update for a while and less people are using it. It's just all the top traders shifted. They don't want to trade on something that doesn't have any updates. So we're going to go into the second one, which is Bullex, which also did not have much updates. But we have to say, still, it's like super clear interface. And I asked my trading group how many people still use Bullex, and it's like 10-20%. So some people are not going to change, and it's fine. And one thing no one's going to tell you: you should not use only one trading bot. You should allow yourself to trade others. You can have one girlfriend. Monogamy is good for relationship because you don't want to have too many problems at home. Trust me, been there, done that. But you can have polygamy for your trading bots. Like you can use one day one, another day another one, depending on what you want to do. There's no problem in that. And it's something that I personally encourage, and I want you to test them all because one you might prefer than the other. Then the second one is GMGN, which a really dense interface. I think that's how we could talk about it. It's something that I liked at the beginning when I used GMGN was all the data I could get. Now I would say it might be too much data to my taste. The specific functionality of GMGN is this explorer of the wallets, which is not bad. However, you gotta understand that win rate and all those metrics are not something we should always look at because those wallets might have a lot of copy traders. They can fake a lot of metrics. And GMGN doesn't care about showing fake metrics. It just wants you to think that, oh, you're going to be able to copy trade someone with 80 or 90% win rate and just make money. The reality is not like that. It's actually completely the opposite. GMGN has one functionality that the other does not have, is to show you in real time which one paid for deck screener or bought some boost, which is something that was already existing before on some other bots. The other thing they have is a really dense holders tab where you have a lot to read. It can be good for some areas, but if you active trenching, it might be a bit too much. Like for me right now, it's hard to know which information I should look at first and how to properly read it, which is going to make me a bit confused. They have the surge one. The classic thing is like now all the trading bots copy each other. So as soon as one has a functionality, it gets spreaded onto the others. though I have few that have their own functionality that is really different. But I'm not going to care about the search. I haven't heard anyone had like crazy performance with it. They have the pump live as well. You can see who is live streaming. What is going on here? I'm not going to look at someone gooning at someone else on Instagram. And I think it's pretty easy for those bots because, for example, GMGN, they don't let you know their win rate. They don't let you know like, oh, is Surge actually working? Or it's just, oh, we trigger when there's a specific volume. But that specific volume could be from some bots. And then you're listening to the wrong information. When if you look at Stalk.fun, which basically you can use for free, by the way, they tell you 85% win rate. Okay, on the last 200 call. Then what do we see? The highest X, send 220X. That's today. That was just 12 hours ago. Rex, that was 22 hours ago. 12 hours ago, y'all. All those ones, you can actually track and see what is real and what is not. So let's continue to the next one with Axiom that has some good functionality, I would say. I like the pulse that they have where you can personalize a lot. Now, I'm not a big personalizer, as you can see, because I do not trench with that setup. If you trench with that setup, that means you need to be locked in 24/7 and be ready on the new pair like that. It's a bit too bad that for the Twitter alerts, you need to add yourself all the people that you want to follow. I would like to have like specific list and to not have to care about it. They have the wallet tracker that you can plug on each side as well. But what people prefer the most is honestly going here and then going onto the how they want to look at it, how they like the display, the mega, the button, and the colors. Again, that's not my major thing. But then they created Surge as well, where you have early and surging, which is probably based on volume because you're not going to invest on troll on buying right now on Axiom. You shouldn't do that. There is another way. You could just swap it on Jupiter and have less fees. Yeah, by the way, I'm not here to try to extract from you. I genuinely want you to use the best trading bot for you. Of course, I get paid if you use my referral code in the description, but whatever you're going to use one. So if you want to get cheaper and support the channel, you can use my stuff. If you don't, that's fine. It's not going to change my life. I'm just here to have a good time with you guys. And what I like about Axiom was the explorer of the wallets. And for that, they were one of the first one to bring it, which is when you click on the wallet, you have this calendar that tells you how much the wallet made each day. Now, everyone has it again, but I like to appreciate when someone do it first. And then the last one that probably you haven't heard much about, Padre, or you started to hear about it. I've been using it quite a lot recently because there are a lot of functions that I love. And what I was talking in the intro, one function that is super important for me is to have the trailing stop loss. What is the trailing stop loss? It means that I can set a percentage that I'm willing to lose. So let's say if the price goes down 20%, then I will sell 50% of my bag. To show you how it works, there you go. I'm going to set it up. And what happens is if the price goes up, then my trailing stop loss will go up as well. As like that, it will be always 20% away of the highest price reached. So if the price goes up here, then my trailing stop loss is going to go up around 900K. And the price starts to go down, then it's going to touch here. And that's an amazing way to be, if you're in a play and you can't be on the screen, you don't want to set a limit order where you don't know. You see, like it's going up. You don't know exactly where it will hit because maybe this one's going to push here, push like that, and then finally go down. But then I'm losing on all that margin that went up. And like that, I know that I'm more safe. That's what I use on most of my good plays recently. And that's been really, 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 really helpful. Cool thing as well on Padre is that you can set up the trenches. So when I'm on the graph, I can see all the new pairs getting created, a pin if I want to. Of course, you have all the classic with, you know, which Twitter is associated to it, and you can look at the tweet. Instant trading, same as the other one, you can buy directly with keyboard shortcuts. Then where you have something that none of the other have is here. I can show all the alpha groups mentioned. So I can know exactly now what's happening in all the different discords. Typical. This one I don't want to follow, but it had a good dip. So maybe I can hit on that dip. There you go. I'm going to set up my trading stop loss. So then there's really low chance that I lose money because my trading stop loss is going to follow. If the price goes up, it's going to go up as well. And those groups can give you an idea of how much the token's getting shared elsewhere. And that's the alpha tracker that they have here. For example, I can see that this one has tons of mention. So that might be a token I should be looking at. Same as WIF, same as reCAPTCHA. Those ones went higher because it's still a market of attention, right? So if it gets shared in many, many, many different groups, then you have an alpha. You know that probably more people are going to buy it. Another thing that I love from Padre on the tracker, so that for the people who really like active trading, if we go on trenches and let's say, all right, there is an important tweet here, I click on the keyword and instantly it's going to search for me which one has been created around that. This is super powerful. That means like when a banger tweet arrives, I can just click and I'd be ready to see which one I want to buy. Powerful function. You can also personalize, same as on Axiom. That's why I invite you to try both to make the one you like the most. You should try it, honestly. And one last thing is the automation with Padre, where you can have really deep copy trading. You can set a copy of different wallets. You can see how many sniper you want, the buy size, the sell setting. You choose everything. And of course, you have the sniper as well, which not many have, where you can set up the ticker and choose the buy amount that you want. So you could be even faster if you see a tweet and want to buy exactly that. You have the notification of all the wallets that's similar to all the trading bots. But then, where are the bad points where Photon doesn't have any updates? Pretty much like same Bullex, really low update, but still working really well. And they have the multi-wallet selling. I mean, Bullex, they have still some stuff that I love, like the DCA. No one has that. DCA where I can rotate wallets, choose the market cap range. It's just a beauty that no one talks about. I still use it sometime because I can choose the market cap range of my DCA to accumulate what I want, where I want. And same for the selling. Now, their limit orders are super simple as well. I can choose to buy or sell in the same thing. I feel like it's less clicks and the auto sell. A lot of people are sleeping on the DCA from Bullex. For Bullex, you have to use the link in the description, I think, because otherwise you're going to be on the waiting list. At a bad point now, GMGN, honestly, you're going to call me what you want, but I think it's Chinese owned. So if the platform ever goes down and your wallet goes down with it, well, good luck with low and stuff like that. While Axiom, we know they're established in USA. We know they have a proper structure and we know who is behind it in a way. Padre, same. I think they established in Europe, if I'm not wrong. So you have a bit more clarity and transparency. But everyone just wants to do what they want. You support what you want. Anyway, where you're going to trade is where they're going to push more updates as well. But then when it's important is the cashback. Because GMGN and the others, they don't give you any cashback. So if we take, for example, the volume of Cupsy, that's really big trader, right? I don't expect you to have a volume of $1 million in a day. The trading fees that he's paying is $10,000. Don't worry, he makes more than that. With Axiom, he will pay $7,500. He get $2,500 back in his pocket. With GMGN, zero. With Padre, only $6,500, and he pocket back $3,500. So that makes a difference. If every day, imagine, you just have $3,500 more, at the end of the month, that's 6 figures right there. For you, it's not going to be 6 figures maybe if you don't trade those volume. But maybe it's going to be 3, 4, figures. And that's still a massive difference. You have it here, actually. I can claim 0.2 Solana. Not bad. Now let me know which one you want me to dig deeper into. In the comments, I will show you all the functionalities, which one you prefer. Again, I invite you to test them all, or at least test a few. Like if you have to choose, you know which one you should choose. I don't want to influence you too much. You probably know by the end of this video which one I prefer, because it has more functionality and is innovating. Of course, we have reCAPTCHA here, so cookie get created. I'm going to have to close this window, otherwise I'm going to want to trade again. You can check how I find those meme coins, by the way, in this video. And don't forget one thing, no matter which trading bot you use, something's going to be still really important. Stay handsome. Ciao.